Hello, and welcome to the Greatest Jewish Hero Bracket, round of 16. I'm your host, as always, Sam Fox Harton, and with me today are two luminaries, Saul Kaiserman.
Shalom.
And Ethel, whatever her last name is.
Hello!
Now, I just want to get right to it. We're going to get right to your picks for the greatest Jewish hero of all time. In our first matchup, we have Moses versus Amare Stoudemire. And in a result that did not surprise me, but might surprise you, Moses put a slam dunk on Amare Stoudemire. And what that means is Moses won. Now, Saul, your thoughts?
I mean, Moses was really like a first seed in this. He has potential to go all the way. I think that Moses could be not just the leader of the Israelites out of Egypt, but the leader of the pack in this whole competition.
A one seed performing like a one seed. That's what we like to see in these tournaments. Now, the second matchup between our own Ethel and Tiffany Haddish. And a surprise result to me, but maybe not a surprise result to her, the winner was Ethel.
Oh my goodness! Oh, wow. I just want to thank my fans and my family. And I want to thank Miss Haddish. I was a huge fan of Black Mitzvah. Everyone here should watch it. It is really an honor just to be in this competition with you.
Truly, they're all greats in every spot. Now, speaking of great, we have the great Albert Einstein, E equals MC squaring off against the gymnast, Ali Reisman. And to take it, we have to go at the speed of light. But once we get there, we get a result of Albert Einstein winning handily. Saul, your thoughts?
I really did not know which way this was going to go. Ali Reisman, I'm a huge fan. Really, she's an outspoken person, made a lot of difference in, I think, the sporting world. But of course, Albert Einstein, perhaps the greatest mind of all time. That was a tough one.
Truly. And you don't have to think too hard to get to our matchup for Steven Spielberg having a close encounter with Miriam, our closest matchup decided by 2 votes. It's Miriam. Ethel, your thoughts?
Well, Miriam and I are good friends. We go way back. We crossed the desert together. So I'm happy for her, And, I guess I'm happy to Steven Spielberg for all the work that he's accomplished in his life, too.
Yes, unfortunately, he'll have to phone home to find a ride out of this competition. And now we're on to matchup number 5 between Queen Esther and Daveed Diggs. And the hero of Shushan is the hero of our matchup as she takes this first round matchup. Saul, your thoughts?
Queen Esther is a hero to everybody. She epitomizes bravery and courage and speaking out, against oppression. She has the potential to go all the way, I think.
Truly, you have to be great to be in this contest. Now, speaking of great, we've got the great Golda Meir against the puppet, the Shabbat dinosaur. And in a stunning upset, the Shabbat dinosaur has taken it. He will antagonize Saul, no doubt. Ethel, your thoughts?
Well, you know what? I'm thrilled. I was rooting for the Shabbat dinosaur specifically so that I could face off against him. And we'll just see, Mr. Dinosaur, which of us takes the competition and the HBO contract.
Just to be clear, there's no HBO contract on the line. And a note to our viewers, that matchup would happen in the finals. They're on opposite sides of the bracket. So only in the finals could Ethel square off against the Shabbat dinosaur, Saul's primary antagonist. Now, for matchup number 7, we have Ruth Bader Ginsburg against Maya Rudolph. And justice was done as Ruth Bader Ginsburg took the matchup extremely handily. Saul, do you have any reactions to that?
I mean, I'm a Maya Rudolph fan, but I saw where this one was going. This was the one that I of all of the matchups, I think this was the one where I had the most confidence that RBG was going to take it. She's indeed notorious, and I'm looking to see how far she goes.
Truly. And there were few dissenters against RBG's campaign in this first round. Now our final matchup, Gal Gadot against Abraham. And it was Abraham who had the wonderful performance defeating her in our final matchup. Ethel, any reaction to that?
I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. Look, Abraham goes way back, and he is the father of 3 religions, 2 of which are two of the most popular religions of all time, Christianity and Islam, and Judaism, which is, of course, near and dear to our hearts, and one of the oldest currently existing religions of all time. So, no surprise here in my book.
That's why they call those religions Abrahamic. Now, we're going to turn for some final reactions from Saul and Ethel. Saul, how about you go first?
I mean, it's impossible not to notice that the biblical characters all made it into the quarterfinals. We'll have to see if these ancestors of our people have the stamina to go all the way against some more contemporary figures.
Ethel?
You know, I'm kind of surprised that the people that are alive today and actual humans, as opposed to mythological characters, didn't perform better. But, you know, maybe that's just the magic of the Bible.
Magic of the Bible indeed, but there's no magic to how to participate. Just make sure to vote in our round of 8. Now, signing off for Saul Kaiserman and Ethel, I'm Sam Fox Harden, and we'll see you next week for the greatest Jewish hero of all time round of 8.